Okay, now let us get aligned and positioned. Arms parallel, feet together, saluting the sun. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Let us get into praying pose. Let us be thankful for today and be thankful for this practice. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us bend our arms up above, arms overhead. Let us face frontwards and having our feet spread out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us make our way into standing forward fold, making our way up to half lift. Legs straight, back straight, arms settled on your thighs, and knees almost doing a 90-degree angle. Try to keep as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us make our way back into standing forward fold. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Try to keep your head tucked in while being centered. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us make our way onto the ground, going into plank pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out as we get into cobra pose. Making a nice slight arch, looking above, legs straight, arms to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get into puppy pose, with our butt sticking out, legs to the ground, and back aligned with your arms sticking out forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Really relax and rest your body. Rejuvenate yourself. Breathe in and breathe out. Really relax and rest as you restore your body into this pose. Really think of this current moment. Think about what you're grateful for. Think about your healthy body. Think about all the potential you have inside of you. Breathe in and breathe out as we get into puppy pose. Again, relaxing and restoring your body as you lay onto the ground. Okay, now let's make our way back up into downward dog. Realigning and positioning ourselves. Legs straight, back straight, arms to the ground. Breathe in and breathe out. Extend one leg up, making your way into three-legged dog. This pose really helps build your strength and develops your core. Let us get back into downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Breathe out stress. Breathe in, rejuvenate yourself, realign yourself. As we get into the other side, now extending our other leg, making our way into three-legged dog. Extend, 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 extending as far as possible while keeping your leg and your torso straight as possible. Now let us get into child's pose, laying down with our arms extended out, with our face to the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out as you restore and rejuvenate your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us go into a nice little squat with praying hands. So again, hands together and squatting down as you are facing forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get into standing forward fold. Legs extended and arms to the mat. Torso as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out as we transition into half lift. Keeping your back as straight as possible and legs straight. Arms laying against your knees and thighs. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Now let us get back onto the ground, knees to the floor, hands resting on your lap. Looking forward, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get aligned into rested seating pose. Arms on your knees, relaxed as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us lay our back on the mat, getting relaxed. Okay, now what you want to do next is grab one of your yoga straps, extending out your leg, really filling in that stretch, creating that flexibility. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us rest on the mat into Savasana. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale gratitude, exhale out stress. Inhale and exhale. Now what you want to do is grab your strap once again, really flexing out and stretching out that leg on the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. This strap is really going to support and help with your flexibility. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Now rest. Now just getting back into Savasana, repositioning our body, creating more energy. Breathe in and breathe out. Release all worries, release all tension. Now let us flex out both of our legs in the air, parallel, using your yoga strap. Breathe in and breathe out. Really extend out those legs and try to keep your knees as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Amazing. Now let us align our body. Let us get into pigeon pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Bringing one knee forward and extending out your back leg as you slightly arch your back, arms to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get back into tabletop, keeping your back as straight as possible. Knees to the floor, also arms planted to the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get back into pigeon pose on the other side, bringing knees forward and extending out one leg from the back. Slightly arching your back, keeping your back as straight as possible with your arms to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Now let us shift our torso forward, extending out our arms, face on the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Going back into tabletop, knees to the ground, arms to the ground, keeping your back as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Now again, bringing one knee forward and extending out one leg from the back. We're going to also shift our torso to the front, face down, arms extended out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get back into tabletop, knees on the ground, arms planted on the mat as you lift up one leg, going into fire hydrant. Breathe in and breathe out. Try to keep your back as still as possible. Back into tabletop now, realigning as we work our way on the other side, lifting up one side of your leg, going into fire hydrant. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get knees to the mat, extending out our arms, doing a slight back bend, saluting the sun. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's rest our arms to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Now extending out one arm to the side, getting in a good arm stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us work our way on the other side, extending out one arm. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Let us get into plank pose as we chaturanga our way into a back bend. Now let us get into locust pose, extending out our arms and our legs facing up. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us get into child's pose, extending out our arms from up above as our knees are on the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now let us touch our toes as we sit on the mat, centered on the mat, really extending out our legs as far as possible, keeping them straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Extend out your arms as far as possible as well, really feeling in that nice stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. Arms to the side, legs extended out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us work our way onto our left leg, using our strap for flexibility, for strength. Breathe in and breathe out. Be sure to keep your knee as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Getting back into center, arms to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Now let us grab our strap once again, focusing on our other leg, extending out that leg as far as possible, keeping your knees straight and really using that strap for support. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us balance our body in center, reaching up to the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. You'll really feel that in your core. Now let us get relaxed as we get into Savasana. Relaxing your body, relaxing all the tension from your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Really relax all your muscles. Relax your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now let us make our way in the middle of the mat, saluting the sun, raising our arms in parallel, feet apart. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now let us make our way into triangle, working on our left leg and extending out our arm. Breathe in and breathe out. Really extend your arm facing up. Now let us make our way into pyramid pose, facing down, knees to chest, keeping your knees as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us make our way forward into wide-legged forward fold. Breathe in and breathe out. This will really stretch out your spinal and your lower back along with your legs, hamstrings, and quads. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us focus on our right leg, going into pyramid, legs straight, facing down, knees to chest. Let's get back into the middle, wide-legged folding. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Let us slowly extend our arm up as we're facing above, really focusing our drishti up to the sky, keeping our eyes aligned with our hand. Breathe in and breathe out as we get into triangle. Now back down. Breathe in and breathe out as we make our way into downward dog, repositioning and aligning our body. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us get into a nice lunge, into runner's pose. Looking straight ahead, leg extended out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us stretch our leg, almost like getting into pyramid pose once again. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us focus on downward dog once again, realigning our body, repositioning ourselves for the next pose, doing the same thing that we did before. Breathe in and breathe out as you get into a nice lunge, nice runner's pose, keeping your head straight ahead, facing forward, leg extended out, keeping your knees straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Okay, now let us extend out our leg. Really focus on your leg from knees to chest. Keep your knee as straight as possible with your other leg extended out as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, let us make our way into the middle, slowly raising it up. Arms up above. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, saluting the sun, and breathe out. Slowly bring it down. Now let's get into center, feet together. Breathe in and breathe out. Into praying pose, hands together. Breathe in and breathe out. Keeping your foot by your knee, going into pyramid pose. Keeping your other leg as straight as possible and balanced. Breathe in and breathe out, saluting the sun in parallel arms. breathe in and breathe out. Let's get centered. Breathe in and breathe out. Back to pyramid hands. Let us raise up our leg, keeping your foot by your knee, keeping the balance on your other leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Arms up above, parallel, nice and bringing it down. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us make our way forward into forward, standing forward fold. Now making our way back in with downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Aligning our bodies, keeping our back straight as possible, really filling in that nice flow with our spine. Now let us get back into tabletop. Let's work our way into cat and then cow. Doing cat-cow exercise. Breathe in cat, exhale cow. Breathe in cat and exhale cow. Breathe in cat. Now exhale cow. Now let us get into child's pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Arms extended out. Face to the mat and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us extend out one arm up above, really working our upper body. Really feel that stretch and try to extend as far as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring it back to the middle, face down, arms extended out on the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Now extending out our other arm. Breathe in and breathe out. Really focusing on our upper body, focusing on our shoulders, releasing all tension from our neck and shoulders. And breathe out, going back to center. Arms extended out and face on the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Now knees to the mat, sitting down. Arms nicely into praying hands, hands together. Now twisting and bringing to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now let us bring it forward into child's pose. Extending out your arms, face on the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Raising our arms up above, hands together into praying pose. Now twisting to the side. Keeping your drishti focused. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale stress. Face to the mat and bring our arms from the back extended over our head. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now let's bring it back to tabletop, knees on the mat, arms planted on the mat as well. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us extend out our left leg, arms on the mat. And let us extend out our right arm going into cat dog. Try to keep as balanced as much as possible. Really focus frontwards and do the best that you can. Breathe in and breathe out. Going back into table, knees on the ground, arms and hands on the ground. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us extend out our right leg now while we extend out our left arm. Breathe in and breathe out. Do the best that you can. This pose can be tough. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now let's take a nice little rest into child's pose. Arms extended out, head to the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out as we go back into downward dog. Extending out, really stretching out our spine and our hamstrings. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now let us get us positioned and aligned as we get into easy seat. Now let us bring our knees to chest, holding in that stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now let us bring our other knee to chest. Breathe in and breathe out. You're really going to feel this in your hip area and your quads. Breathe in and breathe out as we get into staff pose. Arms rested to the side, keeping your legs as straight as possible on the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now let's bring it together. Arms extended over our feet. Breathe in and breathe out. Try to touch your toes as best you can. Try to get your head to your knees as much as you can. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly make your way back into staff. Now let's get seated. We're going to go in with butterfly, feet together and legs extended out. You're going to be feeling this in your inner corners of your legs. Breathe in and breathe out as we do a nice little twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Let's make our way back into center. And let's twist again. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Now let's make our way to the middle, extending out our arms, keeping your head to the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Let us slowly make our way back up. Now let us work on some neck rolls, really getting that tension out of your neck and your shoulders. Now let's reverse onto the other side. Doing some nice neck rolls. Now doing another side once again. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly do this. Really feel the nice relaxation when you're doing these nice neck rolls. Now let's bring it forward and backwards, forward, to the side, back as straight as possible when doing these exercises. To the side, center, to the side, center, to the side, center. Now going back in with staff pose, legs straight ahead. Okay, now let us bring our right leg over our lap, extending out your other leg, keeping a nice posture and twisting. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's do the same on the other side. Bring that leg over your lap while twisting and extending out the other leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's get onto the floor. Let's go into plow pose, bringing our arms down on the mat while extending out our legs as far as possible over our head. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Now let us center into the mat once again, relaxing our body. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out as we get into shoulder stand. Extend your legs up as far as possible and use your arms and hands for support. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. You can also fold into like a pretzel just for some relaxation purposes. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly make your way down into Savasana, completely relaxing. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, so as you rest in Savasana, you're going to bring over one leg over the other with your arms out into a supine twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Now let us make our way in the middle, extending our arms and our legs. Really working on our core. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us work on our other side, bringing one leg over the other into supine twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us bring in both knees to chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us crawl out of our ball, bringing one leg and extending out the other. Breathe in, knees to chest, and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us bring our other leg over, knees to chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us extend our legs above. Breathe in and breathe out, keeping your knees as straight as possible. Okay, now let us get into the center of our mat, into easy seat pose. Arms resting on our knees. Breathe in and breathe out. Being grateful for this practice, grateful for our bodies. Breathe in and breathe out as we twist over. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Let us meet back in center, saluting the sun, raising our arms parallel. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out as we twist our body over. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Now let's salute the sun, breathing out, breathing in, going into a goddess seating pose, raising our arms to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Now let us separate our legs, extend them over. Let us meet knees to chest, keeping our leg as straight as possible. Face down to the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Now let us make our way towards the middle, extending our arms out, feeling that inner spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Use a yoga block if needed for support. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us make our way towards the other leg, bringing knees to chest with your face on the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Now let us get into easy seating pose and extending our arms up above, face on the mat. Stretch as far as possible as you can. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Now let us squat with our feet on the mat and going in with praying hands. This is garland pose. Let us look to the left of us. Breathe in and breathe out. Going back to center. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us look right. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Now let us make our way up. Breathe in and breathe out. Center of the mat into mountain pose and squatting down with our arms raised to the side, going into full goddess pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Let us rest, saluting our arms up above. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out, keeping legs apart and going in with a back bend, saluting the sun. Breathe in and breathe out, squatting slightly and extending our arms over our head. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress as we go into standing forward fold. Breathe in and breathe out. Try to keep your knees as straight as possible. Go ahead and use a yoga block if needed for support. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Now let us get into a slight downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out, positioning and realigning our bodies. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us bring knees to chest upwards, going in for a nice stretch, back to downward dog, and doing the same on the other side. Knees to chest, stretching it out, bringing it back to downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us have our knees to the mat, arms planted to the mat, back straight into tabletop. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale stress as we thread the needle through under our body, resting our shoulder onto the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, now let us find ourselves back to center as we thread the needle from underneath on the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale stress. Let us get into child's pose, knees to the mat while extending out our arms from up above. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us get our knees onto the mat in seating pose, arms to the side, relax on our knees. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, let us make our way towards the middle of the mat, arms extended up above. Now going into pyramid pose on our left-hand side. Breathe in and breathe out. Try to keep your knee as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us make our way to the middle into a wide-legged fold. Breathe in and breathe out. Go ahead and use your yoga block as needed. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Really relax your body. Release all emotions. Release all tension. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Now let us make our way towards the other side. Going back into pyramid pose, keeping your leg as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Knees to chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now let us make our way into downward dog. Extending out our arms and our legs, realigning and repositioning our body. Breathe in and breathe out as we chaturanga into cobra. Extending out our torso and doing a slight back bend. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us go into puppy pose, sticking out our glutes and resting out our arms above the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Let us go into table and extending our way up into three-legged dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Really extend out that leg as far as possible, keeping your leg as straight as you can. Breathe in and breathe out. Going back into downward dog, we're going to be doing the same on the other side, extending out one leg, keeping as straight as possible. Three-legged dog, bringing it all in together, extending out back into downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Really feel those inner stretches. Okay, now going back into tabletop, we're going to do some cat-cow exercises. Breathe in and breathe in cat, exhale cow. Breathe in cat, exhale cow. Inhale cat, exhale cow. Now let's get into pigeon pose and making your way into mermaid pose. So bringing one knee forward and bending your back leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Go ahead and use a yoga block for support if needed. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Now let us make our way back into downward dog, realigning ourselves, preparing ourselves for the same pose. Bringing one knee forward as we bend the other leg into mermaid. Breathe in and breathe out. Go ahead and use a yoga block for support. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now let us make our way in the center of the mat. Going into easy seating pose, resting our arms and twisting our body. Breathe in and breathe out, doing the same on the other side. Now we're going to extend our arms up using our yoga block. Breathe in and breathe out. You'll be able to feel this in the inner corners of your thighs along with your spine and torso. Breathe in and breathe out, keeping your body straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us work our way and swing over our arm for some nice arm stretches. Breathe in and breathe out, and let us flex out and extend our arm over our head. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us get back into center. Let us extend out our arm, same as the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. Now saluting the sun, extending out our arms as much as possible, really getting a nice stretch in back of our head. Breathe in and breathe out. Going back into easy seating pose and making a twist. Okay, now we're going to make our way onto the floor. Going into plow pose, extending our legs over our head. Breathe in and breathe out, keeping your legs as straight as possible for that good stretch and working on our flexibility. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly make your way down to the mat, resting in Savasana. Breathe in and breathe out. breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Being grateful for this practice, feeling all the tension release from our body. Breathe in and breathe out as you bring one knee to chest. Breathe in and breathe out back into Savasana and bringing one knee forward, knees to chest. Now bringing in both knees and rounding ourselves up back into center. Back into easy seating pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now we're going to meet our way into the center in squat position, raising our arms above, saluting the sun. Squatting once again, raising, saluting the sun. Squatting our body and going into goddess pose with our arms to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us extend our arm out as we go into triangle pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Going into center, now working our way into triangle pose once again. Breathe in and breathe out. Try to focus your drishti, which is your focus. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us make our way to the middle into plank pose, working on our core. Now getting back in with downward dog. Making our way into a lunge. Slowly extending our arms up above, going into warrior two pose. Extending out both arms and keeping one leg extended as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out as we make our way back down into downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out as we go into chaturanga and into cobra. Breathe in and breathe out as we go into downward dog, going into a nice lunge, into running pose and extending our arms up above, going back into warrior two pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Really extend out those arms. Let's make our way back down to the mat, going into downward dog. Chaturanga our way into cobra while touching our feet with our head. Breathe in and breathe out as we go into child's pose. Breathe in and breathe out as we go into downward dog, hopping in front of our arms and hands, slightly going forward, making our way up, saluting the sun, and into praying hands. Breathe in, breathe out. Namaste.